Let me tell you, my brother, there are I think five types of marriages in Kenya. And let me categorize them into two. One, monogamous, and two, those that are presumed to be polygamous. One is Hindu marriage, two, Christian marriage, three, civil marriage. These three marriages are monogamous in nature. You cannot go ahead marrying a second wife once ulifanya ndoa kupitia the three types of marriages. So I say again, the Hindu marriage, the Christian marriage, and the civil marriage, they are monogamous. And then there are two categories. There is another category of two marriages that are presumed to be polygamous, or they are polygamous in nature. One is customary marriage. Customary marriage, you are not limited to the number of women that you want to marry. You can have as many women as you want, women in excess. And there is one, that is Islamic marriage, that gives you a leeway of marrying women up to 4. Now, let's go back to these types of marriages that are monogamous. The Christian marriage, the Hindu marriage, and the civil marriage. Once you enter into these marriages, know that getting a second wife is void. It is not acceptable. And if you get into a second marriage once you've not divorced from the previous marriage, it is an offense. And in fact, your wife can even sue you and you be imprisoned. It is even a serious offense called a felony. And you can be imprisoned to a term not exceeding, I think, 5 years. So the offense is called bigamy. For you to get a second wife once you married through the Christian marriage, the Hindu marriage, or the civil marriage, you have to divorce from the previous marriage. Now let us go to the second type of marriage, or the second category of marriage that are polygamous or presumed to be polygamous in nature. One, we said, is the customary marriage. Customary marriage, once you've entered into a customary marriage, when you want to get a second, third, fourth wife, you are not allowed to marry using a type of marriage that is monogamous in nature. Uwezi oa kienyeji huko nyumbani alafu bibi wa pili ama wa tatu unataka kuja kuoa tena kikanisa. It is not allowed. Right? The same case with the Islamic marriage. You cannot marry the first wife through the Islamic marriage, alafu ya pili unataka kuja kutumia civil marriage, because the civil marriage is monogamous in nature. Now, there is a way that you can change a polygamous marriage to a monogamous type of marriage. For as long as ujaoa the second wife, for as long as wife bado ni moja, unaeza change. This is a consensus that is reached by the spouse, na lazima ikuwe entered by the registrar. Na remember, you need not to have married a second wife. Unaeza change a polygamous marriage into a monogamous marriage, but you cannot change a monogamous type of marriage to a polygamous type of marriage. I think that is what I needed to you to know. But now we shall come and discuss later about why the Christian marriage is monogamous in nature. Remember, we are binded by the Marriage Act 2014, na kulikuwa na a lot of contention, especially from this council of churches. This is a cocktail of confusion. Sijui inaitwa what council of churches. Ilileta a lot of problems into the parliament wakati parliamentarians wanted like all types of marriages ikuwe polygamous in nature. We'll have such that discussion probably later. Tuko sawa? Well done.